Hey there, Low Brass. It is Tuesday. It's Tie Tuesday. Rocking the Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2 tie. And also my Arkadelphia Badger cap. That is my alma mater. I went to Arkadelphia way back in the day. Started beginner band in 7th grade there. So representing that today. It's been a minute since I got any videos uploaded for you guys, but we're going to get back on it today. We are on page 27. Page 27. 4.9, and we are talking today about ties. All right, ties are very similar to slurs, except the difference between a slur and a tie is it's the same note. Okay, so if you're slurring, and let's talk to tubas and baritones for a minute. If you're slurring between different notes, or even trombones, if say it's an F to a B flat, you're just moving the slide, or you're changing the notes without using your tongue. I didn't do a second ta there, just the first one. If I'm not changing from F to B flat, then it's just hold on, right? It's just a long note, okay? So if I tie 2 quarter notes together, 1 plus 1 is 2. It's just a note that's 2 beats long. We say, well, why don't you just use a half note? Well, maybe you want to tie that across the bar, right? Maybe you want to hold 4 into 1. A half note doesn't work that way. You can't cross a bar line like that. So you've got to take the quarter note, tie it to another quarter note. Now you've got a 2-beat note that stretches across the bar. The other thing about a tie is you can connect as many notes as you want. You can tie a whole note to a half note to a quarter note to an eighth note. You can just keep tying. So you have the ability to, right now, so far we've studied notes that are 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, or 1/2 length, or 3. We had the dotted half note, right? So that gave us 5 different variations of notes. With the tie, it's infinite. You can create note values of any length by tying different combinations of notes together. So that's the beauty of the tie. And so it's really very simple. It just means you don't use the tongue. You don't create a new note. A tie is just an extended note. You just keep blowing. All right. Slur means you're going to change notes. Tie, you just keep going. So let's look now at 4.9. Okay. 4.9, we're in the key of F, 1 flat, B flat. And if you look at the first measure, let's just take the first measure. You have 1, 3. It's 3, 4, but it's really 3. You just keep blowing through the tie. All right. Same thing in the next measure. In the fourth measure, you have a half note tied to a quarter. How many beats is that? 3 beats. Yeah. Okay. So you say, why use the dotted half? Again, we're just learning how to do it. So if we want to use it crossing the bar and things like that. So let's talk our way through this quickly. Let's clap and count our way through this. How about that? 2, ready, and go. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, rest. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, rest. So yeah, half tied to a quarter is the same as a dotted half. You can do it either way. All right, so let's play it. 2, and ready, and go. I totally blew that. I looked at the slide, not at the music, so I missed the fact that was a dotted half. We're starting over. 2. Slide my glasses down so I can see better. Ready, and go. Didn't really do much the dynamics that time, but you get the idea on how the ties work, hopefully. By the way, if we played our scales today, you got the horn out and put that B flat scale, and you do that. Now, what I just did right there, excuse me while I'm marking. What I did right there is called tryout rhythm or performance rhythm. I played a half note for all the B flats and a quarter note for everything in between. So the lowest note and the highest note were 2 beats. Everything else was 1 beat. That's the standard rhythm in the state of Texas for how you play scales. You can do it faster. You can do 8th note, 16th note, quarter note, 8th note. By all means, you get up to that speed, go right ahead. But for now, maybe just half note, quarter note. But that's the basic premise. The main note, if you're playing a B flat scale, all the B flats are twice as long as the rest of the notes. So the lowest note, the highest note, hold those twice as long. Everything else in between, half that time. So work on that every day till that B flat scale is part of your life. I want to come to your house in the middle of the night and shake you awake and go, hey, play the B flat scale. You jump up and do it. All right. 410. 410. More ties. It says a repeat on it. I won't bother to do that. Let's say it. Actually, let's clap it. Let's clap it. Here we go. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 4. 1. Rest. Repeat. Okay? Nothing to that much. Let's play this. Let's give this a shot. Now, key of E flat, 3 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, 4/4 time, mezzo forte for the first time. 2, ready, and go. Rest. And so on and so forth. Okay, so sometimes those little curved lines in between those chord notes can be hard to see. So if you're having trouble visually seeing those, picking those up, either take a pencil and make them darker, take a highlighter, do something, because if you don't see them, you won't do them. If you don't do them, you didn't play the line right. So make sure that you can see all the little markings on the page. Turn the page. 411. 411. Clap and count this one. 2, 1 and 2. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? And then repeat. So this is what I was talking about. Now we've tied across the bar, and that's the only way to do that. So a half note tied to a half note across the bar is 4 beats. 2 plus 2 is 4, but you've got to think of it as 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. At the end of the line, same thing. 2, 3, 1, 2. It's going to last for 4 beats, but the counts are going to divide the measure. Let's play this one, right? 1 and 2. I didn't even look at the key signature. Let me double check that. Key of B flat, 2 flats, B flat, E flat, fail. Okay, ready? Down, up, 1 and 2. Okay, we're going to look at that second half of that again. I got caught up on the E natural and the sound and totally miscounted the end of that. So starting with the 1, 2, 3, fourth measure, E flat to E natural. And I still didn't make that sound quite right, but at least I was in the right positions and I counted the beats correctly that time. Okay? So, spend some time thinking about that. Slurs and ties, and that had both, and I don't think I did the slurs very well. I am not going to be a great example for you guys on trombone slurs. Now again, baritone tuba, you just move the fingers, don't use the tongue at all. For trombone, you've got to be seriously working with the difference between t and duh. And because I don't sit around and practice trombone every day, that's not going to come natural to me. I'm probably likely to tongue it all the time. So, or at the very least, you're not going to hear a good difference between t and duh. But that's your goal, to hear an audible difference between t and duh when you're tonguing or slurring. Okay, that'll do it for this lesson. See you soon with a new one.